Yeah, we'll have to do that. What's up, hardcore? So let me know if the sound balance is okay. That music's freaking loud, and I don't know if I can change it. God, I've got to work on my scene still. Music's all good. Okay, I just want to make sure that the balance between the music and mic was good. You remember this, Mom? We've been moving around stuff in the game room. And so I decided, you know what? Just looking through these games was a stroll down memory lane. I want to play some of these. I want to do some of these on stream. So I decided to go ahead and do this one first. And when I went in there, I didn't even have to find the game. The game was already in the system because the last time I turned the SNES on, it was to try to play this. So, look at this. Look at the little guy. Look at that. The system's over there, though. I like that the cables are long enough. Okay. Yep, Moss. Yep.
Get ready.
I forgot that voice. Player one, get ready. Alright. So the game's pretty simple. I don't think I'm going to need to explain much. .20 floor bonus. Yeah.
Player
One, get ready. It's like she's intentionally putting some sensuality onto it. Alright, so those tiles break when you step off of them. So take care of this side first. So there are 3 sizes of bombs. This is the bottom size. This is the second size. So when this one explodes, it'll explode things or other bombs that are next to it, but it only blows up the tile that it's on. This one will blow up the tile that it's on and one in each direction. And then those explosions will set off bombs next to it. So you'll see that here. Neeraj, what's up, buddy?
Player one, get ready.
Ooh, alright. Let's see. Hey, you can hit this. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. So so if you hit start, it'll go to this view. If you hit select, it'll go to the zoomed in view. So, Bomberman, I do not have. The first Bomberman that we actually owned was for the 64. Yes, Moss, passwords. Remember that in games? I have a few other games like that. So, yeah, Moss, yeah. But these passcodes, that was a progression. That was the game being better and letting you continue from where you left off without the cartridge needing to have a battery save. So, old Castlevania, no. I never played Castlevania growing up, which is just not a game that... I mean, again, kids, so you play what your parents pick up for you. And Castlevania just wasn't one of those games. So, it's kind of one of those things where... So you can pick up a bomb and move it along these tracks. You can always pick up a bomb, but if it's not on a track, it doesn't mean anything. So, Castlevania just happened to be one of those games where we just didn't get that one, but I did get a whole bunch of other classic games. And so I've played, just talking about the NES, I have the original Final Fantasy because I got it when it was a relatively new game and played it. Same thing with both Turtles NES games. Mario, of course, but not Mario 2, but Mario 3. And so on. We can go through a list of them later. So, if I blow these up right now, this one will blow the one above it, the ice one, but it won't have an explosion big enough to hit that bomb over there on the top left. So I'm not going to do this yet. That's where the puzzle elements come in. You have to determine, okay, are you going to screw yourself if you do this now? So Hardcore, my cousin says the same thing. No, we didn't have Mega Man. So what of it? All right, let's see. Alright, so these two need to be set off independently. But I need to go across here. So, I mean, there were a lot of series and games that I played and enjoyed growing up, and then there were ones that I didn't. So, I played Final Fantasy for the NES. I honestly don't remember if I've ever met anyone else who could say the same thing. And yet, Final Fantasy is the franchise that it is today. So, additionally, there were a lot of other games that I played, but I didn't play Mega Man, I didn't play Castlevania. There were a couple other big series out there that we just didn't own those, but we had other ones. So, Rockman, then, if you don't have Mega Man. You're buying me a copy of Mega Man? Why would you buy me a copy of Mega Man? What if I don't want Mega Man? I've seen it played. I don't really know that it's necessarily my thing. So this one, I feel like I want to take care of the top. I do kind of remember some of these, or at least they're familiar. Alright, how am I going to tackle this? Alright, if I go to the right, I screw myself, so I must go down. Tetris? Yeah, I played Tetris. I don't know that we had Tetris for the NES, but I was plenty familiar with what Tetris was. I have played it. I can go right or left, so it doesn't matter. I mean, the first video games that I played, that I have memories of, I remember playing the Atari before the NES. Nokia Snake game. I did play Snake on the computer. That's probably where I played Tetris too, but... Okay, so this is a big bomb. in order for me to set the big bomb off with one of these, it would have to be next to it. But the problem is, it'll only let you move. You can only move one spot after you set off a bomb. It will stop you on an ice thing. It won't let you go all the way through the ice while the before the explosion goes off. So the only way to set that off safely is to use one of these teleporters. So, and I have to set this basically to not this spot. It needs to be in this one, or this one, or this one. Just a troll? Star Fox? I did play Star Fox. I still have Star Fox. Okay, so this is why you test the teleports first. Had I went back into here after disabling or shooting off this bomb, then the platform would not be there when I reappeared after the explosions had all happened. All the time! Did that cost me a life? I'm trying to explain the game and stuff, and damn it, that cost me.
Player 1, get ready.
Nova, what's up, buddy? This one will send me down to the far corner. So, that means that I don't want this to be here. So this one needs to be in one of these two spots. Doesn't matter. I do not, Nova. Nor will I ever.
Player 1.
Thanks for checking the green there, hardcore. Okay, so this one's simple. I need to set the bombs up in a way where I can safely detonate using the bottom one. The smallest one. The bomb explosive effect reminds you of Contra. No, Nova. That's essentially the same thing. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, I don't play PvP. I also am going to avoid games like that like the fucking plague, even if I did PvP. Because they are the plague. What's up, Red? Red, do you want a what's up red shirt? Is that what you were trying to say? Do you really? Because I could do what's up red, and then I'll just have the R logo, but it'll be red. That's easy enough, right?
Player 1, get ready.
It's not even anything really to figure out in that regard. Oh, fuck. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, I remember this stage. So you have to go all the way through this stage. That's why the time bonus right over here is... That's why the time bonus over here is so big. So you have to figure out the next thing to do. Generally only one way to go. And then do it from reverse so that you land back on the only safe tile in this stage. Yep. Moss is prolific. Pumpkin, yeah, Pumpkin is sitting at... By the way, guys, I'm not saying spam it, but keep using Fussbot. I wonder if Fussbot kind of turns itself off if he goes to sleep. So, The has 11,535 minutes watched. And I don't think he's ever donated. So all of his coins, he's got over 10,000 coins. All of those are just from being just watching and chatting. So he's way up there in coins. All from watching. NES Zelda. I have NES Zelda, but I did not before. The first Zelda I played was Ocarina of Time. So I guess that was another old series that we never got. We never had an NES one. We never had a Super Nintendo one. It was later, so... 500? Hardcore... hold on. Let me figure this out. $4.49. Exus was actually very happy and surprised that I had the gold NES cartridge Zelda. I picked it up at a used game store a long time ago. And so she was really happy that I had it. She took a picture, sent it to her dad. Her dad is the one that got her hooked on a Zelda. So we got a lot to thank her dad for. But the first one they played, I think Ocarina of Time was the first one they played as well. Because... it was actually a game that he used. He would play it, but he would have her read all of the dialogue. And that was a game that he would teach her how to read off of, so she's very fond of that game. That's right, hardcore. And by the way, do you want to be hardcore? I want to just have you as hardcore on that shirt. I don't think the gaming's necessary. But, up to you. I didn't ask anybody else because I didn't want them to know what I was doing, so. Anything? Alright. We'll make it look good. I'm hoping a couple other people join you. Other people that are so close. Willie Odom is at $4.95, but he hasn't been in here for a long time. Niche Quiche is at $4.90, but I don't know if he's going to come back until I play Skyrim again. He has been back since, so he's close. Kudal is at $4.79, and Star Fox is at $4.57. Ooh. Okay, so this one's actually kind of simple. I can, now that I've moved that down there, I can set off... Ooh. That needs to be there. But now that I've moved that there, I can set off anything. No, center on me. Why would you do it that way? So... Please tell me those are medium size and not large. Oh, those are large. Aren't they? Are they? Those are large. Those would kill me. Oh, this is... Okay. We're puzzling here now. Alright, so this needs to be here. Alright, let's see if I get it right. Yeah, say that to the 0 on your nick. It was there because Moss was taken. Nick. Huh? What do you mean, Moss? The only Nick I remember is Nick Tybush. Nickname? Oh, the 0? You want me to take the 0 off? Okay, so that's another thing. I didn't ask you when I was making the shirt because I needed to make the shirt. So I would have loved to take the oh fuck. I think I might have killed myself. I don't know where that last teleporter is gonna put me. I don't think I was. Oh no, I think I killed myself. All right, we're gonna have to check. It would have been neater if I had either flipped your name upside down or taken the 0 off. So, yeah. No. When I redesign it, I can take that off. So, yeah, this is going to put me back at the beginning. So this is the thing where I should have tested first to make sure where the teleporters go. I said that earlier, and then I didn't do it.
Player 1, get ready.
Get ready. I should have walked through here to see where the teleporters went first. Are you ready, kids? Kids? I hope there are no kids here. Go outside and catch another Pidgey.
Player 1, get ready.
Ooh, switches. He was, Lisa. He was. How's it going? How's your homework? Did you get it done? Do you have school tomorrow? Oh, this switch is going to cause a panel to appear on the right between those two islands. And see those 4 balls right there? Those aren't bombs. That's an enemy. It never ends. This is college, after all. Yeah, see, that's an enemy. I can destroy it or not. It doesn't matter. The level will not end, or the level will still end if it's alive. My only objective is to kill all, or destroy all the bombs and mines. This is the first level that has a mine over there, over on the far right. Alright, Mother. Thank you for coming. Glad I could show you an old favorite. This is interesting. How am I going to blow that stuff up over there? Those look like large bombs. Alright, let's see. Yep, I've got a lot more of them. I mean, I have the systems. I have an adapter. I can hook all this stuff up. You guys keep saying babe in chat, and that's what Exis and I use to talk to each other. I'm just going to start responding to both of you. Multi-game stream? Hardcore, that's not a terrible idea. I should have had... Yeah, I can do that. I can have that as a... I can do that tomorrow. Have a bunch of different parts of the thumbnail and stuff. What's up, Snavs? What's up, sponsor? Oh, fuck! Alright, so, wait, those are medium. If those are medium, then we're good. Okay, those are medium. Okay. That cuts off his path. It changes his path. I'm gonna blow him up. Now I don't have to worry about him anymore. Hey, Snavs, you want me to go take a shot? You didn't get to make it here yesterday, and I would have taken a shot for you just because you're a sponsor. But your internet screwed up. You want me to go take a shot? I got all the alcohols.
Player 1, get ready.
Ow. Alright. What do we got going on? Ah, my start button is a little... Ooh, okay, so those bombs over there on the right, those are bombs. When you set one of them off, all of them will go off. Get the alcohols? Yes, sir. There you go, Snavs. Jim Beam honey. Because it's so good. It goes down so smooth. That's good. That's smooth. Hella good indeed. That was way more than... Dude. All good, dude. It's fucking delicious, man. That shit's good. Alright, so... That's easy. Is that a large? No, okay, so that next one's a medium. Okay, so this is easy. This is easy. Alright, we're gonna set this off. So, mines you have to destroy. However, they don't destroy things next to them unless it's a big mine. I actually didn't need to do that separately, but it was fine. This one, I need... So those are two big ones. I can't be next to a big one. I can't even be two away from a big one. So... I have to order them like this. And so you'll see with these, even though they're not next to each other, once you set off one that's got the thing on it, it'll set them all off.
Player 1, get ready.
Get ready. Alright, what we got here? Okay, so you can see right there, bottom left, there's a thing that changes size. It will pretend to be, or it will act as whatever it is when triggered. And it's not hard to do. It doesn't try to trick you or anything like that. So, you don't have to time it. Once you start activating it, it will be that size. So, the guy on the top left is a thing that you use. He's a little robot, and you can use him to go and set off a bomb, and he's disposable, so you don't have to worry about him. Let's see. But do I really need... I do... Not? I don't need him. I... do not need him. I could use him, but I don't need him, so... If I treat that bottom left bomb as a small... If I activate it as a small... Because that one's a big, it'll set this one off. This one's a big, but I don't need to set that one off. Alright, so... And then...
Player 1, get ready.
Alright. Ooh. I don't know where that teleporter is going to put me, and I don't really have time to go in there and check. But I do need to set the changing bomb off in the middle as a big bomb and then walk into the teleporter. So I hope it doesn't put me somewhere. Hopefully it just puts me back here. We'll see. Good.
Player 1, get ready.
Get ready. you over here. Let's just do this, because these tiles won't disappear. Start button's a little bit... Let's see. So I need to set off the explosion when the bombs are big. Otherwise, the one at the top right will not go off. So, that means I can actually safely do that. As long as I know when it's big, I can do that and go back to that first spot. Put this over here. It changed size on me. I don't remember it doing that. It's not supposed to do that. That's...
Player 1, get ready.
Well... I remember needing to go up, right, because there's a teleporter that you use that sends you into the top left. So we're gonna do that. Move you there, because why not? Shoot. Alright. Didn't know where that was going to bring me, but it worked out. Let's go ahead and get rid of these, take care of that. Alright. You are medium. Shoot. How do I get a small one over here? I need to. Or do I? I don't. Wait a minute. If I can only ever move the medium bomb over to the right, which is true, it can only go in and out. I can't rotate things. I messed up. I have messed up already. I should not have set off that bomb. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, I need to be able to go across the ice to the bottom right. Nope. That would have killed me. Gotta get those big bombs away. Yeah. I remembered right.
Player 1, get ready.
Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I only got one choice. Go to the teleporter. This has got a lot of moving parts. And it's got the other enemy. Oh! You are back, and now you have food. I want food. Chili dogs! I forgot to make chili dogs. I put the bread and everything. I forgot to make chili dogs before the stream. Now I want chili dogs. Fuck. Alright, so that big ball is another enemy. So there is a big mine on the left, a small mine on the right. Go make a sandwich? I don't want to make a sandwich. I want to make a chili dog, and that takes time to do it right. You should let Red and you make a special chili dog casserole thing. Well, I've invited Red to come down for a special night. That, by the way, is another thing we didn't tell you about. Fuck! And he can cook me whatever he wants. I know he likes food. He's talked about cooking stuff. Isn't a chili dog a sandwich? It's kind of like a sideways sloppy Joe. The way I do my chili dogs, though, you need a fucking knife and fork. So, the thing that I'm standing next to, this thing right here, if an explosion happens next to it, it will transmit that explosion to others like it. So, I can set off that big bomb by setting off the small bomb and moving away. So what I need to do is those two remote control thingies that I haven't used yet. And that was stupid. Should not have done that. I should not have done that. Because I needed that spot that was next to it. Dirty Kevin's? Yeah, that's got to be a reference. When do I set... So I have to set that bomb off last, but... But when? Or that mine. Because if I set that mine off, or if I set the bomb off, it's going to set the other bomb off, and it's going to blow up both of my helpers. And that's... I could try to... I have something I could try. Alright, so that gets rid of that enemy. But it causes that enemy to go over there now? But... Alright, so I've basically died again. Maybe not. I actually think that this thing actually just sucks in the explosion, so it might be safe to stand on this and set it off. Might as well get that. You to set off the mine. I might be wrong here, though, so I might die. Hi. Guess what I just thought of? The chili dogs I forgot to make before the stream.
Oh. And that's where I come in?
No, it's not really stream safe food.
Get ready.
Not how I make them. Yeah. Super Nintendo indeed. You know, if I time this right, I could get both of them, but I'm not going to. So... Yeah. You so pretty. Say hi to Lisa. She's Red's girl.
Yeah. You remember her from last night, right?
Yeah. I remember all of... By the way, guys,
Well,
not drunk at all. That didn't happen. I guess I gotta drink a lot more.
You don't need to tell me who she is. I know who she is.
Alright, I think this is good. There we go. Bam.
Player one, get ready.
Player one, get ready. So, this one has a changing bomb and a track. It has a... this...
Cute.
We are... Yeah, well, you know, you are.
No, Lisa said we're cute.
Lisa, I think, got to see you yesterday because I think she was on a laptop or a PC and she was able to swap cameras.
Yeah,
So...
I think so.
I can use him to... Ooh! I can do all of this through one explosion. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna use this to set off the mine. If you want to... You need ice if you want to drink a lot more. I didn't have ice. I still don't have ice. Shit. I mean, I do have ice. It's in the fridge. It's just that the fridge uses the water from the house, and the water from the house sucks. So... Hell, it'd probably be better if we took the filter off. It wouldn't let it go through, though, but still.
Or just get a new filter. I mean, we're not really ice users, but yeah.
So I need this there. And this will safely do it, so... Do it when it's big. Ah, it changes on me. That frustrates me. That makes the timing a little bit more difficult.
Did you play something like this with Waterboy?
No. We did the dice game. Bombastic. That was terrible.
That's what I was thinking.
Lisa mostly watched you. So
Get ready.
I'm going to take that however I want to take that. Oh, this is a bunch of mines. So I have to set off the bomb next to the mine to set the mine off. But I need to make sure I do it in a careful order. So I can go do the top one right now easily enough. I could go do the bottom left one. I have no clue how I'm going to get to the top. Oh. Oh. Okay, so this is another one where I have to do it in reverse order. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I see the path. She even did the winky face. So yeah, I'm going to take that however I want.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so we're going to do... I can't do it that way. Because that big mine will blow up the one I used to get over here. Oh, that just means I need to do this last. Go ahead. If you want to refill my dew, I would love you even more. Thank you, babe. Okay. Ah. So I kind of got to do this in a little bit of a reverse. So I hope you guys in the stream can see how this is a puzzle game. Get the gist of it and such, so. Fuck, it's hot. I already turned it in the air, too.
You want me to turn it down more?
No, I gotta clean up that fucking filter. I have a long list of things to do tomorrow that I want to get done.
Good.
So.
Player 1, get ready.
Let's see. What's this one look like? So this one has some switches. I believe that enemy on the right is going to continue to go up and down the right side because it wants to go clockwise. The ball wants to go counterclockwise, so he's going to end up going along those bottom left 4 squares. Let's find out what these switches do. We can do that without consequence. Oh, okay, that's another form of going clockwise. Alright, well, we can do this and he will... Oh! Okay. Alright, I'm gonna get this enemy over here stuck, and then destroy him. Okay, so I can set these other explosions off and that won't be a problem. The 2 on the right, I can set those off and then come back up. And then I have one more to go. It made it more difficult to allow that big guy to get up there. But I can still manage, I believe. Oh, Lisa, if you watched Excess more yesterday, then apparently I have to apologize for making her wait so much. Because I kept talking with chat, because chat was awesome yesterday, and I wanted to talk to the people that were being all talky, and I kept making her wait. And I apologize to her, because that sucks.
Player 1, get ready.
For you? Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm still gonna anyway. Alright, so this is one where you have to go from island to island, but you have to choose the correct path. And I think the correct path is to always go on the breakable brick that is next to a big bomb. No, that's not true. Yes, that's true. So on my way over, I need to go on the one that's next to the big bomb so that I have a safe way to get back. Your Disney 2 mission? I thought we were friends, hardcore. Alright. So, right now, the only problem that I don't have solved at the moment is the fact that there's a mine on the bottom, toward the left, and there's no way to detonate it. So I'm assuming that if I go all the way to the right, that switch over there is going to solve that problem for me. So I just need to make sure I choose the right path. So this first one, hardcore, it's alright. I'll forgive you. I go next to the big bomb. I go next to the big bomb. I go next to the big bomb. And I'll explain why in a second. I go next to the big bomb. On the way over, Get a new game.
Ready.
Alright, so this just caused another bomb to be next to it that'll get exploded by that big bomb over there that will then explode the mine. So the problem is solved by the switch, which was really the only way that it could have went. So since I walked next to the big bombs, I now have a safe path to go after detonating the small bombs. So that's why I went the path I did. Nah, hardcore. If you enjoy the game, that's fucking good for you, man. I wish I could enjoy it. I just don't. Oh well. You hate it? Well then, we're on the same page. You should get another game. But hey, at least you'll have something new to hate on Tuesday.
Player 1, get ready.
Oh, you've got Bloodborne. Gotcha. Alright, well, obviously this Switch is going to solve my transportation problems. So if the Switch only makes one tile of a difference, it's gonna have to put a teleporter next to the island that I'm on, because it can't just be a walking path because I'm walking into two mines. So we'll see what happens. Or another Switch. I remember the stage now. I wonder how many people anticipated moving down on that one and walked off the edge. Alright, so I have put 2 more bombs onto the stage with these switches. That bomb next to me is only small, right? Or medium? Yeah. So if I go across the ice and set that bomb off, it will take care of the bomb that is up at the top left. So that's fine. My issue is that I then need to take care of the bomb on the bottom left, seemingly last because of that tile that will go away. But if I take care of the remote bombs, that's going to block that. No, the switches. The switches will remake the floor for me. Oh, this is a clever use of the switches. Oh, I did it in the wrong order. I need to go take care of that bomb first.
Player 1, get ready.
I thought it was... Okay, so the mine doesn't blow up bombs. That's another way to differentiate them. Alright. That's fine, though. It did not cause me to fail the stage. PBSS.
Get ready.
Ooh, this one kind of reminds me of a few ago, so... But is it the same answer? Walk the path next to the big one? So the bottom left switch has got to include a solution to get over to the right. I wonder if I needed to do the bombs as I go. Sometimes there's trial and error in this game. Insert random chat. There you go, Red. Keep that green up. Alright, what did you do? Insert funny Rilo saying, I don't have any of those. What are you talking about? Ooh. Another switch. Oh, I didn't make those two shirts I talked about last night's stream. What was this? Red, I feel like I have failed you. I can't remember the MOB. Misadventures of... Okay, there we go. That gave me the bomb I needed. Brainstorming? Misadventures of brainstorming? Did I get it?
Player 1, get ready.
Yeah! I got it right. Alright, what sweet fuckery do we have at the moment? Okay. So this is a big, long fucking mess. But, depending on which bomb I set off, I can do the whole chain. I am going to first test the switches, and then I'm going to test the teleports before blowing anything up. Interesting. Okay, so both of these switches turn teleporters into switches. I guess we'll keep going. That makes that small, and it's also on a track. Interesting. Why is it on a single track? Will it be a bigger track? Once this switch is done, I don't know what that switch did. Currently, I cannot set off all the bombs with one explosion. And I don't know that I could have before either. So that means that I need to test these out, and I believe the only one to test out is this one, so... Was that always gone?
Player 1, get ready.
That would be mean if his switch just changed what a teleporter does. So that was always... That teleporter is a fucking jerk. So I don't think that that second switch turning a teleporter into a switch did anything, so... What? It put me there? Okay, so I don't want that one. Okay, so I need to turn that big bomb into a medium bomb. Okay, now I need to go and set these off, which will set everything else off, deposit me back here, and now that I made that big bomb 2 below a small one, that tile will still be there. Let me test one more time. Yes. All right. That is what we do.
Player 1, get ready.
I am more invested viewer as of now. You can keep playing with yourself. I mean, I guess, okay. I guess there's a point at which you are done playing with yourself, so. You were watching a show. What kind of show? Okay. So this gave me the full 9,999 on the timer, so that I can figure out all of this nonsense. So these are all big bombs next to a bunch of mines, and I need to figure out my way through all this mess. So currently there's only one way to go to the right a few, and that is to go down 2 more and then move over. And I could actually go through the whole stage that way, so let's go take a look. But I can only do it once, because there's a freaking one way, or a one step there. So I have to trust that there is a solution to the right. Because otherwise there's not a solution, so. Actually, you know what? Let's make sure that what I saw as the bottom is actually the bottom. No, maybe not. Okay, so I can go to the right down here if I wanted. Still has those one steps. And I see small bombs. So what I believe to be true is that on the bottom right, you guys can see there are some small bombs. If I go to the bottom one, set that off, and move to the right, it'll set off a chain reaction that does everything. And the bomb that's above me, the big one that's a bomb, the big bomb that is above me 3 spots, it will explode 2 spots down, but it won't actually kill me. So I believe that to be true. Oh, there's more? But that doesn't change anything. I believe I'm still in the right. Let's go see if there's anything up here that needs attention. No. Alright, so we are going to explode this whole island, and you know what? I wonder if there's going to be a code or something in the tiles that remain. No, there isn't. It's going to look like an ugly mess. Or maybe a weird tile form of a dog that just took a shit. Is that what I'm seeing? I mean, I think that's what that was. Get ready. Well, I can only go down. And then to the right. So the difference between the red one and the blue one, the little robots, a red one will set off anything that it touches. A blue one, you can move around like you and set off what you want to set off. Is there anything wrong with simply setting off the bombs while small? Yes. Yes, there is. I was thinking about going to the one that's just above the red and setting off a small bomb, but the one above that is a big one, and that would kill me if I moved down. Yeah, I see the teleportation at the top. I'm thinking I'm gonna go... I can safely get there without using one-ways or one-steps. So I'm gonna do that, and hopefully it doesn't set me somewhere dangerous, like a mine. Let's see. Ooh. So... Actually, if I do everything while it's small, while I am standing where I currently am, and then go up, I believe I will be good. Let's test. So it put those robots there, but the robots were actually unnecessary to completing the stage. Could have been a trap.
Get ready.
So I need to get to the switch, and the reason why is if I go to the bomb at the top right, one bomb, just one, so simple, right? No, because that's a one step. So it'll disappear when I go to the bomb. I can set the bomb off, but I won't have anywhere to walk. Someone remade this as a different PlayStation game? Really? So, with all of these one steps, I have to be careful. I could screw myself and not even know it by stepping on the wrong one. Yeah, see? Alright, I left myself a way out of here. Oh, yes. That's what I thought it would do. Alright.
Player 1, get ready.
Such beautiful sounding thunder outside. Okay. There's more to this level on the right. Shit. So, there's more going on to this level on the right, and it gave me a big long timer too. So, the thing is, the tile that I'm standing on has a bomb, and it's not a tile that has the bolts on it. So, I could set this off and get out of here. But what if the last solution, what if the last island over there sends me back over to this tile, and I was supposed to leave this along the whole time. So there is some trial and error that sometimes goes on. Teleport me a long ways. Oh, scusi. Let's assume I gotta do these and get out of here. Well, it's only one choice there. The Bombing Islands PS1? Was it... I think this is a... I don't remember who made this game. I don't think it's Hudson Soft. I think it's, Maze something? It was... I don't know. So, by the way, those spinning tiles over there, if you walk into one, it'll shoot you off one of the other directions, and that's just gonna be bad no matter what over there, so... or was it basically a copy? Did someone essentially copy this game? Kind of steal the idea. Ever had a fresh Krispy Kreme donut? Actually, no, because that shit's fucking expensive. So there are only 3 bombs left. So I'm just going to set all these off. Hanji, welcome back, buddy. Hope you're in the mood for an old game. Ouch, 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 ouch. This one looks like it's gonna spell something, maybe. No. Yeah. I see the workings of a Z, where I'm at, and then a break, and then a Z, and then a break, and then an A, and then a break, and then something else. So this might be a level code to help me skip a bunch of levels. Reworked the game, it's different, but you would see the similarities. Gotcha. It could be another company that kind of just thought, well, we're just going to copy. Especially if the company that made this game went under or something. Alright, so I'm just going to assume that I need to do all of this on the way. Shoot! I've already messed up. Alright, so I need to plan this out better.
Player 1, get ready.
So I should have been able to see this on the map and plan correctly. Oh well. So I don't want to set off the bomb above me or the bomb above to the right of that, but I do want to go through that path and set off the bomb that's above and to the right of that, because otherwise I will not have access to it. So let's get that knocked out. I need to use the mines, basically. I can walk through bombs, but I can't walk through mines. So I need to use the mines as sort of a wall to determine what order I need to do things in. Thankfully, there is not a mine to the right edge, bottom right edge, because I would have... No, there was a mine there, so I wouldn't have been able to get to that bomb anyway. So they would not have put a mine there. Okay. Why do I have a small bit of a memory thinking that the last letter is going to be a P? Hair pulling game forever? Good. Good. It is a P. I do. How do I remember this stuff from my childhood? ZZAP. Alright, so I can set these 2 bombs off and get out of here. I always remember a P. That's not true. I have P'd many times, and I don't remember most of them. Some of them were quite eventful, though. Okay. Oh. There's more. What fucking letter would that be? That's kind of a number. I wonder if that's going to show me what letter or level it goes to. I don't think it would bring me to a level 80-something, though. So, I need to detonate the bottom first, and that'll get rid of a whole bunch of mines. And then escape through the top A. I do remember V. Oh, yeah. When I was first thinking about putting the stream together, by the way, I thought that the box was going to be small. It was going to be the regular 4:3 aspect ratio. And so I was going to think, do I put Kate Beckinsale over on the side over there and maybe Emma Watson or someone up here? And then I plug this in, and the adapter actually changes the aspect ratio of what you put in. It stretches it out. I could have shrunk it back in, but nah. So I might as well detonate these mobs. I don't need to go through that path anymore. Red V's. Ugh. Red made a connection that wasn't actually there before, though. Let's see. Six. ZZAP 6. 4? ZZAP 64. What is that supposed to be? Alright, let's get rid of this mess. I see a G, but I'm going to read it as a 6. Because I'm pretty sure that the next one was a letter number 4. ZZAP 64? Makes sense to me. I wonder when this game came out and if they knew. Wait a minute. I know that this game was out Christmas 91. This game was out before Christmas 91. So they didn't even know that this next Nintendo system was going to be a 64-bit. If they had to assume, it would have been doubling the SNES's 16 to make a 32-bit, but Nintendo didn't have a 32-bit system. So this must be ZZAP to get to level 64. That's my guess. That's what my guess is on what this code means. Alright. So this is simple. Set off the 3 bombs. Don't walk onto a mine. I remember it being out by Christmas 91 because I remember us playing it in the billeting that we were put into when we were moving from Alaska down to Kansas when my dad got stationed at different places. So it was Christmas 91 that we did that move. So going to try it? I could. But then we would miss all those levels in between. That's not fun. So this one is just simple. you have to work within the constraints of the track, and you have to work against an enemy, and you have to be good on your timing. Oh, excuse me. I think you get bonus points when you destroy an enemy, but it's not like I'm doing a high points playthrough, because that would essentially be a speed run.
Player one,
At which point,
get ready.
depending on how the level is laid out and how the enemies move, there would be a give or take on do you destroy the enemies or not. Ooh, this is an interesting looking stage. So top left bomb needs to be destroyed on its own. I need to move the top bomb over, but I don't need to destroy it, because if I move the bottom left bomb over, activate that bomb to its right, go into the teleport, all that stuff will be destroyed. So I need to move a bomb. And again, I know that teleporters are in play, so I'm assuming that I have to do trial and error. I'm assuming I need to do all this before I leave this island. But in the end, it could end up putting me back onto this island at the end in one of the blocks that I just blew up. So, what's my favorite SNES game? Hardcore. Hardcore with the question. Ooh, that's good. And we were just in the game room yesterday, in the old game room. Well, we only have one game room. This is the stream room. We were just in the game room yesterday, and I was, messing around with reorganizing and putting all the games back in the bookshelves and going through memory lane for me. So I was definitely seeing a lot of memories. I can take the cheap answer out and say Chrono Trigger at the moment. And my favorite... Now, an easy question is, what is my favorite Nintendo 64 game? That was Shadows of the Empire. And I played a lot of the big 64 titles, but Shadows of the Empire was absolutely my favorite because that game was so huge and it had so many secrets and it was so fun. So, you agree on Shadows of the Empire? Good. I'm glad we got that in common. So what I'm seeing right now is that I can detonate these bombs and kill that enemy and then proceed. That's safe, I think. There's nothing... Is he on a bomb? Ooh, he is on a bomb. Okay, so that changes things, because that bomb will destroy that tile. So now I need to wonder, do I want that teleporter? And I think I do. So I think that's actually the last thing that I need to do. I need to go and figure out the rest of this island. So it is possible, under the big bouncing ball, it is possible to walk underneath it. You gotta time it right, and I am not exactly necessarily familiar with the timing, so. 64 Zelda fan for sure. I definitely played both of those games. That's a good memory, though. Let me talk about those 64 Zeldas in a minute. But I'm going to be right back. Listen to this awesome music, guys. But I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go to the game room, and I'm going to look at the Super Nintendo games real quick, because I want to answer you, so... Okay, so favorite Super Nintendo game, I will stick with Chrono Trigger, but I have to say that I did not own Chrono Trigger for pretty much the entire time that I was a kid. I had to buy a cartridge after I was an adult in my 20s, and it was young 20s. I think I spent $80 on the cartridge. So, but there were plenty of times while I was a kid where I borrowed it from a friend, where I borrowed Chrono Trigger. When I go in there and I look at my Super Nintendo games, it is actually kind of easy to say Chrono Trigger. NES would be worse to try to figure out. Why didn't he die? Oh, the tile didn't go away, so the bomb doesn't kill it. The absence of a title kills it. Interesting. Ocarina of Time was the first 3D game you ever played, and it was amazing. 3D? Oh, that 3D in that way. I was going to say, because they did the 3D re-release on the 3DS, so. Parents get us games and we have to enjoy it, or we can kick rocks. Yeah, that's the thing. My parents got the games that they got us because they were the ones that were spending money. And for us, a lot of the time that meant that we were getting the games that were in the cheat bin, and I have a lot of good memories of those games. I know that Faxanadu was likely one of those games, and now that game sort of has a cult following as being a one of those good hidden gem type games. But I still remember, I have never met anyone who has said that they have played the NES game Demon Sword. But I played a lot of that game, mainly because it involved a whole bunch of running around and I had no fucking clue where I was going at all. So there are switches. I'm just assuming that this island is a destroy as you go thing, so Dr. Mario's good stuff. 3D is what you meant? Yeah, no, I was the one that went weird with I'm gonna destroy this just because it's safe to do so. Ooh, hold on, I might need to... Alright, I'm gonna go over to that slot, or that spot with a bomb on it, because I want to see if it'll show me what's further to the right. I wish you could scroll in that map area thing, but you can't. Okay. So now... Oh, I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to do this. I knew that it was safe to move to the right here. I could see it on the screen. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and disarm that, or set off that bomb, because there's no reason to go back to that tile. Unless there's a friggin' teleporter that sends me back there. But I can see myself not being able to get back here. Maybe. Doom Remaster. Did I see the Doom Xbox One? No. I did not. Throw that in general chat. No, I didn't play it on the Xbox One. I played the PC. The Doom, all caps. Okay. So I need to get down to those switches before I do anything else. A slacking lurker? What does that even mean? Oh, as far as chat minutes. That's a mine. And that takes the mine away? That's interesting. That's interesting. Now, Favorite 64 game, Shadows of the Empire. Favorite Super Nintendo game, by a small margin, Chrono Trigger, I would say, because I have a couple other really strong favorites. So this one needs to be here because that's the only thing that can destroy that bum over there. Another very, very, very close favorite, close to Chrono Trigger for Super Nintendo, would be Super Mario World, because that game with all of its secrets, oh, so good. I actually bought it as a download for the 3DS. My Super Nintendo version 3DS is so good. But, problem, it doesn't handle the same. A lot of the button presses don't register and such, and it's really bittersweet that, so... And I destroyed all the bombs too. All the bombs are gone. So I beat the level, but I'm not alive at the end, so it doesn't count.
Player 1, get ready.
Well, I figured out the rest, so we're just going to redo it all. No. Darth Vader. I guess the timing's pretty easy if I'm getting it right after having not played this in so long. Alright, Red. Scusi. Alright, let's see. No, Lisa, no. Alright, good night. See you next time. $40. No reason to not set this off. Actually, I need to set this off. Need to set this off. Axis is lurking. That's why she doesn't have 500 points either. Minutes. Hat bomb. Shut you up. Alright. Whoa, fuck. Okay. This is that same stage as before, but with an extra friggin' jerk. Let's check how close you are there. Refresh. Hardcore Gaming, 480.
Player 1, get ready.
So changing bombs. How many hours do I have? All of them. Actually, no. No. There was one particular stream where I was not here for a little over 2 hours. So I don't have all of them. I have wondered though, YouTube Analytics actually doesn't make it easy for me to figure that out. There is no, this is the total amount of time that all your videos equals. And even then, it doesn't, once a stream finishes and gets rendered as a video, as a VOD, now it's a VOD. It doesn't care that it was once a stream. The analytics that you can see on a stream are actually pretty limited once the stream's over, which kind of sucks. I hope they improve that, but... Caleb, did you see yourself on this shirt? Did you see? Did you see? Let me see here. Did you see? Right there on the left. Yep. Can you buy? Yeah, you can get one. Crap. I'll have to get the right size later. I need to be smarter about this. I need to be over here. Boom. Add image. OBS used to crash when I would do this before, but not anymore, thank fuck. Bam. Doesn't work that great on this background, but yeah. So I could do that. Bring that down about there. All right. Yeah, if you tried to add an element into, or an image into OBS before, it would fucking crash. And that would suck. Maybe 2XL. XL and 2XL are both available sizes. So, and they have different kinds of t-shirts too. So you can get regular cotton, but you can get the tri-blend, which is the kind that I like. That's the softer, kind of falls around you more, but maybe survives 100 less washes over time. I don't know. You need a hoodie? Emmett bought a hoodie. Where are you at, Hardcore? Are you up north? I know that you told me, but I don't remember. Alright, so I can safely explore at the moment on this stage. I'm gonna do it. You're in Florida? Oh, it still gets cold down there. Am I gonna pick up Spider-Man? No. Not intended. We'll see. If there's nothing else around at the time, maybe. But it's... To me, Spider-Man is kind of a... It's a... You shouldn't be... Like with sports games, you shouldn't be... It shouldn't be possible to do everything that you can... That Spider-Man can do with just a controller. And so I don't feel like you can ever really do one that feels correct. And when you watch trailers, they are nothing but trailers. They are nothing but people knowing and making a level exactly the way they wanted so that they can have... Like, I can guarantee you, they designed the enemies and the placement of the enemies and everything so that they can make a very impressive gameplay trailer. That's marketing and game design working together. That's how that works. I can guarantee you that they made it so that it could be fluid, and that person practiced that route a bunch, and only when he got a run-through that they were happy with did they turn that into a gameplay trailer. So, it's... when you get it in your hands, you're going to be kind of disappointed, but at the same time, they can also make it play easy enough to where the game kind of just combos itself if you button mash. And that's not satisfying either. So it's... those kinds of things are tricky, but I feel like Spider-Man is so capable physically, acrobatically as a superhero, that I don't know that you can do a game right. So I don't... it's kind of iffy. But it does get cold once in a while. I mean, it's either Spider-Man or Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'd fucking play Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I still need to play the Tomb Raiders. I had started the first one on Xbox, and then I got it again when I got my graphics card. I have it on the PC. So, that's not at all a hard choice for me. And that'll be entertaining as well, won't it? So, I just purchased an unopened Xbox One X for $330 from the pawn shop. Still with a warranty. You lucky sack. What's up, Prof? I can explore to the left, but I don't really need to. I can see everything at the moment. You like Spider-Man, Moss? Gotcha. What do I need Mr. Explodes himself for? I might need him actually to go and take care of those two bombs on the left that are on those tiles. No, I need to go down. No, I need to go down there. So... what do I need him for? I don't think I need him. I can see my path right now. I can take care of the bomb at the top middle that's changing sizes. I can take care of the bomb in the mine next to it. I can take care of the bomb on the top left. Go down, do those two bombs, move to the side, get back on them. Go down those 4 blocks right there, those 4 one-steps. I go down the 2 on the right. Do those 2 bombs. Move down twice. Not set that 1 bomb off, but go over to the right. Set that bomb off, come back, because that thing that's next to it will eat the explosion. Then set that other bomb off, and then see where that teleporter goes. I can't see where the teleporter goes first, because I have all those one-steps. So... I wonder what that switch does. Let's see what the switch does. It didn't change anything on the left side of the map. I also found Shadow, Dawn, Xbox One controller there for $50, which aren't being made anymore. I don't know what a Shadow Dawn controller is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that switch did. Let me see if the bomb number changed on the bottom center. I don't know what that does. I'll swap it. I'll switch it and leave it on. But... huh. So if I can take care of all of that stuff and still have a safe place to stand, let me see if I can go ahead and take care of all of this stuff over here on the right. Dawn Shadow? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, so the stuff that's up on this top right island needs attention, and I wonder if that's what the teleporter at the bottom left is for. And whatever that switch did over there on the left probably affected over here, so... And I don't know how those explosion suckers work if multiple explosions happen next to... No, you probably can't have multiple explosions next to it. It might suck everything up. Well, we'll figure it out. Is that a big? Are you big? Actually, it doesn't matter. I need to set these two off first, hopefully. There's got to be something going on with the teleporters, though, that might screw me. So I'm going to see what this one does. Now we know what that one does.
Player 1, get ready.
Oops. Oh, it ended up working out. It's a trap! Yeah. I don't know what that did either, so... Ooh, I know how to get rid of that mine. Okay, how do I get rid of that mine? If these things are here and they're gonna suck up the explosions, I send the robot through the teleporter. So that's what the robot's for. I don't know what's gonna happen when I do this. Okay, exactly what I thought would happen happened. No. Alright, I should still be able to do what I need to do. Now, what do you do? Still don't know. So now you guys will get to see what happens when the enemy hits me while I'm controlling something else. It doesn't kill me. Shit. I didn't set off that big explosion with the at the bottom right. With the... I hope this puts me somewhere where I can do that. No, it's gonna put me at the beginning on something I Oh, it didn't? Ah, yeah. Alright, good. What do you mean, Hanji?
Player 1, get ready.
Well, I already don't like the look of this because of that bomb right beneath me. So a teleporter will be involved, and those are a ton of teleporters. So... let's do some trial and error. No. Actually, I cannot do trial and error safely. Ugh. So if I go to the teleporter... that's to the right of me, and it puts me somewhere over here, over on the right side, I can move around, but the only way to get off of that is to go to the bottom center and walk onto a teleporter. So it's not necessarily safe, but it's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Well, I hope I don't have to do that again, because I can't. For hell of it. Wonder if I I should have set off those bombs in the top left already, and I should have set off those bombs on in the center left already. Alright, Hardcore, I did see your message in Discord, but there wasn't a reason to say anything because you weren't here, so. I'll see where that teleporter... I'll save this teleporter on the right, top right for last. Those bombs on the top. To see if that teleporter on the top right brings me back to the left side. So this might not be a throwaway yet. Is that bottom one big or medium? Well, that's how it works, Hardcore. Alright, that's a medium. I can do a medium. Jack Ryan? Gotcha, Caleb. We did not have a good experience with the Jack Ryan experience at Comic-Con this year. But maybe some people did, and it has no bearing on the show, so hopefully it's good. Alright, so this one first. Shit. I have fucked up. Maybe. Maybe I can salvage this. Maybe. We'll see where that teleporter puts me, but I think I've screwed up. I thought you... I am in your house. In the room you don't know about. Oh, it is good. It is. It is good. Alright. If one of these teleporters puts me back in a good spot, I might still be able to salvage this. No, I took that tile away from me. Yeah, fuck. This one's tough. With all these teleporters, I still don't have everything memorized.
Player 1, get ready.
Where do you put me? Okay. So I'm gonna learn where these teleporters bring me around. I'm gonna leave that one because I needed it. This one brought me down here so I could do these. This is tough. I know how to finish the left side. But I need to do the top right last. But I can't do the top right last. Because the ones on the right kill my path to get up there. I guess it depends on where the path... The teleporter, 2 to my left and 1 down. It depends on where that one brings me. That's the missing piece. I have to hope that it brings me somewhere I can continue. You know what? Let's just test it. Let's test it. I can get back to where I'm at. No! No! Okay. I know now how to solve it. So.
Player 1, get ready.
I don't think I need these, though. Let's take care of this.
Ready.
Don't do it hardcore. Don't spend any money on it. You will regret it. It's free? Well, yeah. Pretty much all mobile games are these days, but no in-app purchases? Alright. That's key. Uh-oh. If I need to use this teleporter twice, I'm screwed. No! I've lost. I've lost. So I should not have taken care of those bombs down low. As early as I did. Because I can't use this teleporter to the bottom or to the right to escape. I have to use the one to the left, and I already destroyed all those tiles. So, alright. Now we know how to do it. Now we know how to do it.
Player 1, get ready.
Sprrr. So let's just go straight over here. Start taking care of this stuff. Scusi. I don't need to destroy that right now, but I can. Crap. Where did that one put me before? Did I just blow up? Would it... I might not have solved this. I forgot to check to see if I was blowing up the bombs that were at the bottom.
Player 1, get ready.
Ah, shit. No, he was talking about me, Hanji. So, how... So I need to go down here first to move these bombs into the correct position, but not explodey them. I like this stage. This is,
Ready.
okay. Wait. That put me here? Well, that's not good. Okay, that puts me there. That's bad. Because of... Alright, so now I'm interested in the last teleporter that I have not been in. I need to see where that one goes. And that teleporter is down here. I usually just blow it up and ignore it. This is a fucking nightmare. So that's not a safe place to go. This is a fucking nightmare. So I can't take care of the right side and then use the top right teleporter to get out of there. I have, because it won't work. The bombs on the far right will blow the ice away that I need to get up. So I have to walk through the teleporter that is to my right. The teleporter that is to my right will bring me to the teleporter that is beneath me, which will bring me up to that single bomb with that one way or that one step tile. So I can only do that once. I can only use those teleporters once. So I have to take care of the right side before I come back over here. I just saw a video of a man unloading a truck, and it launches him through the air, and you've never had more satisfaction watching so. Oh, Caleb. Your friend got a lot of random private messages from people all over the world just because he owns a Note 9, and Fortnite is scary. I'm assuming those are related, but that's weird. Alright. So let's say I try to take care of the left side first. Maybe that's the way to go. How not to unload a truck? Gotcha. Note 9's getting exclusive skin. Ooh. So maybe I gotta take care of this left side first, and then go and do the right. I think I see it. I think I see it. How far people will go for a skin? Yup. No, no, hold on. Okay. Now those middle bombs won't blow off the ones to the right. But I'll be right back, guys. Break time.
ready, ready, get ready, ready.
And we're back. Okay. No, I thought I solved it. I didn't. Actually, I see it. I see it. I always think of Anka dealing with Mrs. or Moss. What do you mean I'm not dealing with Moss? Moss is awesome. I deal with all of you. But thank you, Hardcore. Hold on. Let's see what we got, Hardcore. Let's see what we got. Hardcore Gaming, $4.95. So close. Scouts Medic, what's up, buddy? What brings you here? You've gotta be an old sub or something, because there's no way you found this because you were searching the internet for Kablooey. Guys, I figured it out. We done. This was the first puzzle. You new here? How'd you find your way to this stream? I'm playing an old game that YouTube doesn't even know exists. It wasn't on the game thing when I selected what I was playing. Ah, Moss, no. All right, buddy.
Player one, get ready.
It's exactly what happened. You were searching for Kablooey? What? It was on the game list when you checked. Really? I'm interested. When I typed it in, it didn't have a field down there for me to select the game. So, I don't know. So, I have to go up or right, and one of them might kill me or put me in a spot that I will... I'm the only one streaming it? Okay, that was safe. That was safe. Alright, so. What are you searching up Kablooey for, Scout? Needs more salt? What do you mean? Alright, I kind of want to memorize what all is going on here so I know what these switches do. That adds a switch to the bottom right. Just for fun? Were you strolling down memory lane? That makes one of the bomb or the mine tiles solid. This one adds a little man in between all the mines that I can't get to anyway. Yet. This one subtracts a bomb. Okay. Well, I still can't do anything because, as you guys can see on the map... So, did you have this game long time ago? I thought about this game yesterday because the wife and I were redoing the game room, and we moving all the old games around, and I thought, screw it, I'll just stream an old game today, and I wanted to knock this one out. I don't know that I'll do this particular one again, but I'll just keep going through my old games. NES, Super Nintendo, so on. You've never played this game in your life? What are you talking about, Caleb? Everyone's heard and played of this game. So I can't go to the right and do anything because of the mines. So I need to find out what these other two teleporters do. Whizzle, what's up? Is this Bomberman? No, it's not Bomberman. Whizzle, this is, well, the title. Kablooey. Oh, fuck. Which one did I go to? I don't remember. I'm watching the stream back.
Player one, get ready.
Okay, now I know what to do. You started gaming on the PS2? Gotcha.
Get ready.
Whizzle, how's it going? How did you find your way here? You an old sub? Okay. Sacrifice that little man. Get another man. I think I'm going to keep making little mans and keep blowing them up. I think that's the solution. And just knock this out. I thought that was a small bomb. I was dumb. I should have just played it safe. I was doing the puzzle right. Then I had to goof up the very last thing. Well, if you need a minute to go get a drink, this is a good time. Going through the motions, going through the motions. I don't want to test to see if it would probably make those explode if I just did the ball right now, but I'm not gonna risk it because I already risked something earlier and screwed it up. Yeah.
Player one, get ready.
Oh, this one looks fun. This one looks like a blow up the whole island, but be in the one spot that is safe. And there's only one small bomb. I don't know why I assume that bringing the small bomb down is the correct call. Oh, because the medium one that I need to blow it up next to is over here. Okay, this should do everything. So I blow this up and move to the left. The one to the right of me blows up 2 spaces, which triggers everything on the bottom right. The one above, that one goes and triggers those two go and trigger those, yeah. So, there are a lot of different ways to solve this one, and this is one. Bomb count 0.
Player one, get ready.
Teleporters! A lot of teleporters, all for one bomb. So this is going to be, and with all these one steps and ice blocks, this is going to be a ton of trial and error. But once I get to that one bomb, either on the bomb, above it, or to the left of it, solved. I hate trial and error stages in puzzles because I have a life counter. I have a certain number of lives. That's it. Up or right? And I think I made a mistake by going to the right off of that one step, because now the only way I can go is up, and this is going to put me on a tile that I already walked off of and isn't there anymore. Oops.
Player 1.
Snavs, you still here? Okay. Well, shit.
Player 1. Get ready.
What's up, knee? No, did I already? I don't like trial and error stages in puzzle games where you have a limited number of tries.
Player 1. Get ready.
I is good. Crap. Is it up? Good.
Player 1. Get ready.
Oops. Wasn't paying attention.
Player 1. Get ready.
Okay. So this is a 5x5. We've got a couple switches. I cannot get to one at the moment. But that's a small bomb over there on the right, so I can just detonate that, clear out that mine. Okay, that made that bomb small. From medium. I don't know that medium was a bad thing anyway.
Ready. Ready.
I made that bomb small. Okay. So this is just a destroy things in an order that doesn't cause you to get stuck. Which makes me want to do that center left bomb last. The top right and bottom left corner bombs. I could do those in such a way where it would trap the baddies. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to trap them in the bottom.
Ready. Ready.
But mainly this bad one, this 4-ball one, because the other one I can avoid. But if that one's coming my way, there's no avoiding it. So now both of these guys are actually stuck in a way. They're going to keep going along the same little bit. Alright, it's just these two, so...
Player one, get ready.
Fuck. Switches. Teleporting. Single wide paths. This would be fun. But we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Yeah. So I've got stuff to work on. Yeah, I've still got stuff to work on here on the UI to make it look kind of like what I had on that laptop when I was traveling. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I might have time to do this again tomorrow and bring more old games, but I'll probably do what Untold had suggested and have a bunch of old games. Just do an old game night. So I think that's how we're gonna go about it. So good idea, Hardcore. But hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys were interested in this oldie but goodie. So see you guys later.
Ready.